Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was too busy looking into Jar Jar Binks' Star Wars lore. The night has fallen over Sin River. And Carlias is having a wonderful evening with a very rich, noble boy.
May I add real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I said this in the chat, but Carlias never takes his hat off. So even
Oh, okay, nice, yeah.
He's got the hat
But does
off.
he take his boots off?
Can we get fan art of this?
Boots are
please?
off, yeah.
Jay, really? You sure?
I want fan art of.
Are you sure? Okay.
I don't want
And it's
fan
the
fiction.
fan art, or
I
Are you
want
sure we
fan
want to
art.
do? I don't think we have a not safe for work.
I want fan art of just like
room.
Carlias from like the chest up with like the face where he's he's getting it off and there's just the hat.
Firing a pistol.
or after
metaphorically.
Miami shoots the gun, just that shock, that face of
A little blush. A little kawaii blush. Oh, senpai. Well, it reminds me, he reminds me of who's the big mustache Looney Tunes character?
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. He's just bouncing back on
Oh
feet
my
just shooting
God.
2 guns.
Yeah, so these two are having a wonderful evening. Would say maybe another hour passes, Raja, outside. The town, although nighttime doesn't really calm down a hell of a lot. If anything, it kind of ramps up a little at the evening. A lot of the streets here are lit as well. They do have a lot of lamps in Sin River. It's actually relatively well lit for a nighttime city. There's quite a few like children that run around and light lots of fire lamps and oil lamps that are on the streets and attached to the sides of houses. Although your little dark alleyway remains darkly shaded, the town continues to be in full swing, but more so, less people like working and more people drunk and stumbling around. What do you do? Still no sign. Still no sign. About 8, 9, I think. No, it would be way later actually. It'd be about 10. Sorry.
I will continue camping out there till around 11:45, so that I still have time to go meet Shouse and get across town in time.
Sure.
But yeah, I'll continue monitoring it to see if I spot Castellic leaving or not.
No sign of Castellic for another hour. Everybody continues to get drunk. Carlias, do you leave or are you just staying there for the evening?
let's stay there for the evening.
Staying there for the evening. The rest of you in the in Raja's house, just drinking and
Going through my
Tidying.
books.
playing
Yep.
spin the bottle.
Yep.
I'm just reading.
Lash, roll a 1d2.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. I got this. Nobody worry.
What is this? This is spin the fucking bottle.
Yeah, the bottle lands on your spin on strings.
How drunk are we?
Yeah, should we do like a con check?
No, you are forcibly all
Or I'll
drunk.
just
Okay. I'm going in for it.
If
You
you're
just
playing
feel
spin
like
the bottle.
the like total no control of my torso, so I'm flopping toward him.
Right. This we might as well there's Arden, do
Yes.
I forget what I was saying.
Arden looks really pretty.
Arden, you look amazing today. Arden,
I mean,
Thanks.
I would
you're not
ravage your body.
sparkling like I am, but you look pretty.
Just
I would shoot your
slowly.
gun, Arden. Arden, I've written a song for you. Do you want to hear it before Lash and I play spin the bottle more?
yeah. Yes.
Arden, this is for you.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna like pull out the broken harp off my back. It's got like
Yep.
8 strings. It's for you, Arden. It's been a while, so you have to excuse me, Arden. Okay. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passive phrase. Craze, it's craze. It means no worries for the rest of your day. I've forgotten the chords, but it's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Oh, I don't feel good, Arden. Give me that cup.
I feel like you might throw up pretty soon.
No,
it
fine.
looks like.
Flash, come here.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. It's been a while.
That was beautiful, like my sparkly feathers.
Thank you so much. I've been writing it just for Arden. Or maybe I heard it somewhere.
We got any more of that strawberry stuff?
No. You're all out of alcohol.
Arden, are you even drunk?
Not that much.
No.
I've mostly been reading, actually.
Why are you so quiet, Arden? Are you whispering? This is
Yes,
my ears.
whispering.
Arden, could you turn yourself up 15%? If you could just turn, if you had a knob, could you just put it up?
Well, I have many knobs,
Oh.
but you know, is this better?
My God, I'm gonna like reach for his nipples. Are these a knob? Where are they?
That's not.
No?
Whatever.
Okay, right.
I'm just gonna keep reading.
I'm just gonna twist his
Were you
nipple.
reading?
Just keep reading. What am I reading? I don't know.
What is he reading?
There are so there's 4 bookshelves, and then there's stuff scattered on the table. Where did you get the book from?
Bookshelf. Something really old and dusty.
Which bookshelf? 1 through 4.
3.
You actually found handwritten notes from Raja detailing his many escapades, and it's a lot of sketches and drawings of different creatures that some of them look like they may have been exaggerated, but others look pretty freaking like realistically sketched, like zombies, and then lists of their movement habits, like where he spotted them, what times they move, when, like what periods of day they're active during, and various methods of killing them that have worked or not worked.
I'm just gonna at the very bottom. I'm gonna put an addendum, and just put
Use holy magic.
just put it back away. Just keep looking through stuff as Double D and Double Dumb over here keep doing whatever they're doing.
I guess at this point we probably made out and then spun the bottle, and then
Yeah.
I probably like kissed a chair or some shit because it landed. Arden, Lash, we should play Truth or Dare.
How do you
that game?
play? How do you play?
Okay. Arden, are you in?
Next round.
Are you? Okay. Lash, Truth or Dare?
Truth or dare?
You have to choose one, and then you have to, if you choose
Oh,
truth, or you have to give a truth, or I think, Arden, is that right? Have you ever played this?
Yes, and then you slap the other person.
Right. Perfect.
okay.
Dare, we dare you to do something.
Dare.
Fuck, Arden, I don't have any dares. Do you have any dares?
I dare you to slap her.
No, she has
Who
to.
am I?
She's the dare.
I know.
Fuck. You fucked it, Arden. Yes, I dare you to slap him across the
I think
face.
you're gonna see my mage hand come out and and slap Arden.
Ah! I had worse.
I slapped him.
You got him. That's my turn.
This is pretty good.
My turn.
Truth. Truth or dare?
Truth. You have to ask me a question.
Oh. Truth. Oh man, it just occurred to me. A truth. I can't ask it though.
You do it.
Um,
do anything. Do it. Go. Go.
I can't do it. I'll be close though.
Hmm.
How many How many people have you killed at once?
A whole village.
Wow. Wow, my whole village got killed at once. Wow. Okay, Arden, your turn.
Next round. 10 questions around.
That's not how.
Keep reading.
Arjun, are we going to have to play a prank on you? You seem very uptight tonight.
Oh yeah, can we do the prank?
What
Just
not?
look out the window. Is Raja getting back yet?
Raja,
Can I insight check that real quick, Brad? Not him,
what?
but her. Can I insight check her to
you're drunk as fuck, but yeah, you can give me an insight with disadvantage.
disadvantage?
See what you just to roll a dice to see what you can pick up. From
Oh,
that. It's pretty good either way. It does seem to ring dangerously close.
She is a Kenku.
Yeah, I mean, like
yeah.
you know that there are other Kenku in the world. There's plenty in the world. They're relatively rare. They're even rarer now. In Dustvale,
You're driving up their value. That's all.
Yeah.
there are other Kenku, but a very prominent group of Kenku were eradicated by a very prominent group of Dragonborn.
Lash,
It does seem to kind of
Wh-
strike a note with you, Mr. Bard.
where did you say you were from?
Shallow Scar. You know, we're outside on the west side of the.
All right.
You won't have heard of it.
No, never before.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I feel sick. I'm going to go retch.
Okay, don't. Oh yeah, dude, better go outside.
And I walk out. I walk out of the
There's
house.
an outhouse.
I
Yeah,
walk out
you
the
head out.
house.
You head out the front, probably around the time that Raja's heading home.
I'm heading directly to my meeting with Shao's.
Oh, you're just going? Okay, fine. Then
I'm like
yeah,
actually fucking off from the house.
I thought you were grabbing Lash before you went. Yeah, no. Then you bail out. You head outside. Want to give me a con save?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're sick. You step outside and then.
I'm fine.
Oh,
What is
you
your
hear that,
draconic
Arden?
breath thing?
Acid.
It's full of acid.
Oh fuck.
It's like a combo. You just destroy a part
Oh,
of the ground outside.
Shit. Don't come out.
Arden, should we check on him?
Watch your step. And
Actually,
I'm leaving. Like going down the street, fucking wandering.
Cool. Roll me a
My-
d20.
Oh fuck.
I take back what I said, Brad, because my house is like between where I'm going to meet her and where I currently am, so I guess I probably would swing by.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20, Raja. Yeah, you probably heading down the street or heading up towards like the area where you live when you suddenly see like strings stumbling purposefully away. Give me a perception check as you approach him.
I see everything.
You smell everything. You smell the sick and the booze and the kind of like really strong acidic tint to his breath. He doesn't smell good. He doesn't look great. He's definitely drunk. Yeah, but you would bump into each other as Strings is purposefully stomping down the street away from your house.
Does he see me or is he too drunk?
I don't know. It's up to Strings.
I'd say no. I'm probably like head down in the ground, just like muttering to myself.
Just doing that drunken.
Yeah.
It's been a while
Yeah.
since I've done it, but that drunken like let your legs fall out in front of you
Yeah,
walk. Where you,
yeah.
At the end of the night when you're suddenly hyper depressed for no reason.
Yep.
Well, I was just gonna walk up
Oddly
to him.
specific.
I was just gonna walk up to him and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It looks like you're having fun." But if he's muttering, I'll walk up and just kind of listen for a second.
The whole fucking village. It was me. It was hers. All my fault. That's. Fuck.
Something wrong, Strings?
No. Raja.
What's up?
The whole fucking village, Raja.
What? Mine?
All of them.
Mine?
She's from there, Raja.
You met someone from my village.
No, the bird. The whole fucking village.
Lash?
Fuck.
Yeah.
It was
she told
her,
me this.
Raja.
What was her?
She's the one that got away.
Right, yeah, she told me the story.
Yes, right. Good night.
Wait.
We're gonna fuck with Carlisle tomorrow, by the way, if you're up for it.
Wait.
We're gonna give him... Listen, I've got a plan. The other two are in on it.
What?
We're going to trick Carlisle.
You were there.
Him. In the house, yes. Your house is...
You were one of the Dragonborn that wiped out the Kenku.
Yes. Yes, I was.
You were a guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were thieves.
I left after that.
You were doing your job.
Too well. Too well. See you tomorrow. We're going to fuck with Carlisle.
Right, where are you going?
I'm going to go kill someone or something.
Did you have anyone in mind?
My first thought was myself, but it'll probably be by accident. I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm just going to fuck off in a gutter, and if I don't die, then take it as a sign.
You need to sober up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Belch acid at me, like just unload it.
What the fuck? Are you mad?
Do it. Just
are you an idiot?
Throw up. Like get it out of your system.
I'm gonna acid breath all over him.
Yeah.
Every time.
It should be a dex save.
So many
What is
fluids
it?
on so many mans.
I don't know.
Is it a straight line or a cone?
It's
That's
a 30 by 5 foot line.
Straight line, it curves to the left a little bit at the
30
end.
by 5 foot line for a black dragonborn. Yeah.
That is the dex save one, though, isn't it?
I don't know. It should be a dex
one is
save.
a dex and one is a
black
con, right?
Black Dragonborn says 5 by 30 line dex save.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on, I'll add that into the sheet. I don't know what the DC would be then. Saving throw. Dex.
Yeah, I assume just a dex.
Dex. What would my DC be? Because I don't. Is it by con? Flat DC?
I don't know, Jay. Maybe fucking learn your character.
Fuck off,
fucking
Brad.
hold
Fucking
your
Woto.
fucking kill him, Raja.
Just kill him.
No, because I copied it from, or I couldn't copy it from Roll20.
Hey, that's my job.
Maybe
Yeah, copy it into your brain.
Isn't it
next time.
like con plus proficiency or something like that?
Yeah, your DC for the saving throw is 8 plus con plus proficiency. So 8 plus con. What is your con modifier?
Where does it say that? My con modifier is 0? No, 1.
Okay, 1. So 8, 9 plus proficiency, which at the moment is still 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11.
It's 11. Oh, there it is. Sorry, my bad. I've never seen that on the sheet, so now I've seen it. Yes. 8. I'll copy that in. You take half damage on a failed save. Or sorry, half damage on a successful one. My bad.
You are successful. You jump mostly out of the way. Some of it catches your arm maybe and gives you a nasty fucking singe. This stuff is horrible. It's literally like xenomorph alien like shit is how I imagine it. And it just...
Where would I, or like how much is the damage roll for it?
2, right? Is that not what that is?
Yeah, you take 2 damage.
Oh, that 4 is the damage roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually going to say, like, even with the dex save, Raja just kind of stands there.
There you
like
go.
Oh, there we go. Thanks. I'm not going to try and dodge. I'm going to stand in the way of it and cast absorb elements.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Sorry.
So you get to just absorb all that shit as a reaction, is that right?
No, I gain resistance to it, but I still take half, or I still take damage with resistance, but I do absorb like the rest of it.
Can you,
Nice.
if you made the DC, that's half, and then if you do that, can you? I don't.
Yeah, so I think I would.
resistance
I think I'd be
stacks,
taking.
really?
I would.
half
It would.
again.
It would be cut in
really?
half. It would be cut in
2.
half from the dex save, and then
So
it would
it'd
be
be
cut
1.
in half from resistance.
It'd
So
be
I'd
1
take 1
damage.
point of damage.
Yeah.
But if he's paying attention, he gets to see like the little whirlpool in my hand that the acid kind of gets sucked into when he does that.
Yeah.
My God.
It works.
That's
Been working on
fucking
that for like a month. I've got scrolls all over my kitchen table.
Oh. Yes. About those. Argent spilled a drink on them, and he knocked over a bookshelf.
It doesn't matter. It worked. I've got it up here now.
Oh, right. See you in the morning.
Go back to my house and go to sleep before you do something stupid.
I'll sleep outside.
That's fine. And
Right.
Lash doesn't need to know yet, I guess. I don't know. You're a guard.
Oh.
They were thieves. That's just kind of how the world works.
I'll tell her one day.
I'll tell her eventually. Maybe after one of us is dead. How about if you die first, I'll tell her after you're dead. How about that? And if she dies first, then it doesn't matter.
Well,
And if I die first, then I don't care.
fucking
So
hell.
we're all set.
What a
Right?
fucking coincidence.
Coincidence. There's no
Who
such
the
thing.
fuck set this up?
Shaus was the one who... Well, no.
What?
She didn't hire you.
No.
Fexus sent you along. But she knew we were going to go see Fexus. I wonder if she knew.
I've no mental capacity, man. Anyways, Carlias, we're going to fuck with him tomorrow. He's too uptight.
Oh.
I'll tell you the plan in the morning. Are you up for a prank?
Am I ever not?
Okay, well, fuck this. Do you want a double prank? Lash and Arden are in on it too. But fine. But we could prank all three of them.
How so?
I was going to have Oid. He was going to, hopefully we'd pay him off. And he announces Carlias as a solo contender. But we could trick both Arden and Lash to also go in with him. And then we sit there on the sidelines and laugh. And then we go into it. But we could make them think they're fighting a dragon.
Sure. I don't know how we're going to convince them.
I mean, otherwise we just like find something stupid like a potion of giant strength and then give it to Lash by accident and watch her get really fucking buff for 2 hours. I'm not very good at pranks.
Maybe I should chug one of those before we go into the arena tomorrow instead.
Or else we die. We're probably going to die. The dwarves, I met with dwarves earlier and they said we were going to fight a dragon.
You went to the Pearl, didn't you?
Yes. And
Fun-
Carlias got hit in the head with a fucking bottle. It was amazing.
They're a fun
He
bunch.
got piss fucking drunk and went on a date.
Oh, I know.
Was
It's
it you?
quite...
Did you two?
No,
I
no.
knew there was some kind
No.
of... Oh,
No, I saw him with his companion.
right. Bedtime, and I'm just gonna pass out.
Right there.
right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna like drag him back to my house.
Hmm.
It's
So,
to, like,
Brad,
the backyard and just like drag him around back and just dump him out there and then go to my meeting with Shaus.
How many people coughed on strings during that time?
No,
No.
not like this.
No. All of the
I wonder
cholera,
what's wrong with him.
all of the cholera con checks have been made. The Lash and Arden are left behind inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just reading.
I'm gonna
I'm
poke
just
my head
sitting.
inside to check on them before, like, I'm gonna dump strings out back near my outhouse. And then I'm gonna go inside and just check on the two of them and see if my house has been burnt down.
Raja's gonna find me playing with a candle, like kind of dripping the wax on the floor and pushing it around with my fingers. And then when he walks in, I look up, Raja!
You're playing with fire in my house.
Hi. I cleaned here. I cleaned here.
I didn't do
Dude.
the dishes yet.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You guys got really, really drunk.
That's adult water, though.
You found my adult water.
You have adult water? Where?
He reflexively, actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I. if I do this.
Give it away.
Yeah, okay. I don't give it away. Not with that. He would. I don't instinctively look at the cupboard where I have it hidden upstairs. I feel like you've probably had enough. As it is.
You wanna do something?
I have to go to that meeting. Remember?
Oh, I'm like pretty much don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna inside check that.
Probably looks like she has no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, you know the one.
Do you want company?
Right. I feel like this business meeting is something we should do sober. Now come here, and I'm gonna pick her up and like take her into my bedroom and just like dump her on the bed. Go to sleep.
Whoa, that was fun. Do it again.
Later. And then I'm just gonna walk out to find Arden. Arden, are you alive?
Hello.
Hey, it worked. I'm picking up a scroll that's written in Druidic, but there's like sketches of a man catching fire on the scroll.
Yeah.
This actually works.
It looks very effective.
I just tested it, and my hand is all like green and acidic looking.
You set a man on fire.
No. I caught acid in my hand.
Well done. That is quite the. I would never have the courage to do that.
I'm gonna roll up the scroll that's detailing absorb elements and put it next to like a couple of other scrolls, the ones that work.
I make a note.
and then I'll be back. I have to go see one more person before midnight.
Okay, then. Well, try not to catch any more elements.
I put Strings out back to sleep off his whatever you guys drank. How come you seem sober? The other two are completely plastered.
I wasn't actually drinking much.
Huh.
Yes, when you have this much knowledge and this very small chance to actually take it all in, you must use this time wisely. Also, look how beautiful I am today.
I'm just gonna go walk in front of if he has a mirror or a shiny piece of bronze and just look at it for a while.
In this room, there's probably not a mirror. The only one would be in the bedroom.
I probably have a mirror.
Okay. You just pulled out a mirror.
I'm willing to bet I have a mirror.
You know?
So yes, go about your business. Thank you.
I do got to admit, you look pretty sharp today.
Thank you. That is the only intelligent thing you've said today. Thank you. Scurry on.
Right. I'm just going to leave.
All right, you head out, and I presume you're heading up to the Chancellor's Manor.
Catching acid.
I'm heading back up to wherever Shao's told me to meet her, which I think was just outside the Chancellor's Manor.
Sure. Yeah, you head towards the Chancellor's Manor. There is a nice, very nice, horse-drawn carriage leaving the Chancellor's Manor as you approach. Mere perception check.
Now I get all the amazing rolls.
Yeah,
after camping out looking for a dude for 6 hours.
There are 4 people on the inside of the carriage. On the outside, there are 2 large-looking tieflings. Whatever that's called in the carriage. I'm
coach
the worst.
Drivers?
Driving? Is it driving? Driving the carriage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They as the carriage pulls out, you get a decent look inside. Inside you see first of all Shouse, very obviously sat by one of the windows. She makes eye contact with you as well. You see another tiefling in there. Shouse, by the way, continues to wear fuck all at night. She wears very little. She's just relatively good looking but buff, strong tiefling woman with very little on by way of clothing, which makes sense for a lot of people in Dustfell because it's very hot, but it's now nighttime and it's starting to cool rapidly. And she's still very scantily clad. There's a very large, powerfully built, one of the bigger tieflings that you will have seen in town. Strong looking, very deep crimson skinned tiefling that you will recognize and know to be Chancellor Kilros. This is the Chancellor of House Naga and pretty much the big big hoss in town, sat next to her. Across from them are two other people. There's, I think they're human. Arden, Lord Julian Barathon, and Serena Tandre. What race are they?
You know what? I just, for the kicks and giggles, I want them to be gnomes.
Okay. There are two gnomes in super finery sat across from them. You know one of the gnomes to be Lord Julian Barathon, an extremely fucking wealthy dude who's extremely well connected to a lot of the richer nobles, not just in Sin River, but around Dustvale, and his wife Serena. And they're all in this carriage together. And as the thing pulls out, you see, and perhaps even hear Schaus say in Infernal, hold on just one moment. I have a quick piece of business to attend to. And then she taps the top of the carriage and it comes to a halt at the gates of the Chancellor's Manor. She opens the door, hops down and walks over to you. Oh, yes, I forgot about you.
What's the word? Flattered, as always. You had some mess you wanted me to take care of for you.
Yes, there is a reason I forgot about you. I do not need your services anymore.
As you wish.
Somebody is dealing with it. It was a very simple snatch and grab. I'm sure you would have been quite proficient at it.
This snatch and grab. Would it be snatching an object or not an object?
Listen, it does not matter. We have somebody who is significantly cheaper to hire than you are.
Working for free. If I may. Would it be that this significantly cheaper person is bringing you a child wizard?
That is a critical failure on the insight check as she flashes her eyes up to you. You see her look at you. Her expression changes. She's usually very casual, although relatively guarded, you would assume. She almost bares her teeth as she looks at you, a flash of pure fury across her eyes. What do you know?
The cheap person is me.
Your persuasion check. You what? You are the thief?
I didn't actually steal anything. I sneaked into the Velvet Crown. They caught me sneaking in, and they told me they'd kill me if I didn't go bring them the wizard. The only problem is that I kind of already know that Kaslik said he's going to have my throat slit when the job is done, which isn't much of a motivator to do the job.
Of course he is going to have your throat slit. You went into his casino. You stole from his customers.
I just wanted to gamble. Well,
you could gamble at any place. Look at you. Go to Kargan's.
I probably should have done that. You're right. That's an excellent suggestion.
What a mess. Listen, I like you, okay? I'm not afraid to like the common peasants. Help out the common peasants, they help you out. That is what is the tiefling way here. But I do not know if I can spare you Kaslik's wrath.
Well, do the job for free and then get murdered is not a great deal for me. So, if you were in my shoes, how would you proceed?
I would find somebody who outranks Kaslik and beg them. Perhaps kiss some rings on fingers. She puts her hand out, bejeweled.
I will give her the most exaggerated bow down and kiss the rings.
She says,
forever indebted.
Listen, do the job. I will make sure Kaslik does not try and take your life. I still have work for you. You have a group, yes?
I still have the other mercenaries in town from the last job, at least the surviving members.
Depending on what the child tells us, I may have more work for you later. When are you going to snatch the child?
Well, tomorrow night.
Good. Fine. Make sure you do it within 3 days.
I have been recruited into the fighting pits tomorrow, so assuming I live, I'll grab the kid afterwards.
Right, so you're trying to tell me I should hire someone else.
I'm telling you, I'll be fine, as always. But in the event that I'm not fine and slightly dead, then you might want to start lining up a backup. I do have a favor to request. Instead of fair is fair. Castellic he caught me sneaking in, so I owe him the job. But even though I'm not getting paid for this one, you know everyone and everything that goes on in this town and in the nearby area.
That is correct.
Do you know the name Solomon? Just Solomon.
Me an insight check. She epically fails her deception to try and conceal any reaction. She just looks at you again with just not like an anger, just more of a shock. You know Solomon.
Solomon knows me.
Is there nobody that does not want you dead?
I get around. But so far, none of them have been able to kill me, so that says something.
Tell me, are you working for Solomon, or does he actually want you dead?
I think he actually wants me dead, but I'm not entirely sure why. That's what I was going to ask. Or who the heck is he? See, I killed a bloodsucker. A vampire, some people call them. And apparently the vampire was somehow in the employ or belonging to Solomon.
I have no idea what a vampire is. I have absolutely no way of helping you with your problem with Solomon. He is something altogether more powerful in many senses of the word than I am. Not even the chancellor could help you with this one. I'm afraid you should just do your best to get on his good side, or do your best to leave Dust Vale altogether. He is quite well connected.
I'd just go to the moon. Let's see if he's connected there. Who is he? Is he human? Could you at least tell me that?
There is no way I am going to begin to help you with this information. This conversation is over.
At least just tell me how to reach him so I can beg for my miserable life.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Rip.
She says, no, I do not fancy risking my own life for yours. I'm sorry.
Very well. I wouldn't want you to be endangered from it anyway.
Perhaps when you reach the Crimson City, do your best to meet the Emperor before Solomon meets you. That would be my advice. And if he sends more of his minions after you, make sure, please, that you are not in Sin River when it happens.
I will do my best to draw him away from your nest egg.
She sort of looks back to the carriage, and at the same time you hear from inside the carriage the powerful tiefling of Chancellor Kilros just say, "Shows." I have to go. Bring the child to the safe house. I will speak with Castellic. I can make no promises. He is stubborn at times with those who take from him. Perhaps we have more work. You, of course, are somewhat protected here by myself, by the Chancellor, and, of course, the work you are doing for the Emperor himself. But we do not know anything of this work, do we?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just know I'm setting records on number of people trying to kill me. Let's hope I can keep it going.
I will be very surprised if you see it through the week.
When have I ever disappointed?
Good to see that you wanting to reduce your odds with the fighting pits.
I mean, at this point, I've already failed as spectacularly as I can at living a safe life, so I figure I might as well just go all the way at this point. But before I get murdered, I will bring you the child. It's not actually a child, though, right? You said it's an adult disguised as a child illusion, correct?
Sure.
Perfect.
She turns away and she turns back and says, "You are very useful to us, and you are in possession of something very powerful. But if you die, who should I contact
to get the artifact that we're carrying around?
Which of your group would you say is in charge?"
A dwarven gunslinger named Carlias.
The dwarf,
Miami
I
Blossom
understand.
knows how to get a hold of him.
I know of Miami Blossom. And you can tell the Kinku that she can stop skulking around now.
Thank you.
And she turns and jumps back into the carriage. She gives you a little peace out and then bangs the top of the carriage as it sets off again. The Chancellor is like lasering you as this thing passes you. He's like looking down past, like Shouse is in the window. There's like the top of a gnomish top hat, and then this just enormous form of like this just huge tiefling, these enormous horns shadowed in the back, but he's just looking at you, just stern-faced as the thing passes you.
How fast is the carriage leaving, and how much noise is it making? Like, if I said something, would he hear me, or is it like it's already started moving and they're leaving too quickly?
It's not like it's a carriage, so it's a rickety old wooden, and then the horse is clippity-cloppeting, but it's not like galloping off. It's just he's flaunting himself as he heads about town or off on whatever business he's about to attend.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything to him then. I'll give like a polite, sorry to waste your time bow. And even though I don't have a hat on, I'm just going to do like this imaginary hat tip with my cowl, just as they drive off.
And the carriage heads to the garage as the carriage heads off south. You heading back to the house?
Yeah, I'll go back to my house now.
Everyone going for a little sleepy?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Well, you're already asleep.
I'm already knocked the fuck out.
Cool. So yeah, we'll say that you guys have a decent night's sleep in Raja's house. Who stays in the bed with Raja? Anyone? Just out of curiosity, people.
I'm already in there.
I already deposited Lash there, so I'm just gonna sleep next to it, I guess.
You're not gonna get in it. You're not going to make any deposits of your own?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, not with a drunken, potentially underaged bird.
I have no idea how
Underaged.
old Lash is.
Neither do I. She's a bird. I don't know what their age. I don't know when a bird becomes legal.
Wow. I don't know. Let's find out. Hang on, Kenku.
Let's find out.
Do you know what is it?
What is Pigeon's legal age of?
What is Kenku?
What's their lifespan? Hold on, Kenku 5e. Age. Shorter lifespans than humans. They reach maturity at 12 years and live to about 60.
Ha!
So
12.
You're 12?
No,
No.
I'm not 12.
12 is when she becomes legal.
I'm 22.
Oh, she's way legal.
So she's
Way
like 50
illegal.
in human years.
Okay, so at this point now she's just completely incapacitated and drunk, so it'd still be messed up.
Here on Tablestory, we have morals.
Yeah.
We kill old women, but we won't fuck without consent.
Always check the age of consent for the bird you want to fuck.
Raja has a
drunkenly.
very thin layer of morals, even though it's Dustveil.
That's like the line from fucking Game of Thrones where the Hound's like, I'm not a thief. Man's gotta have some kind of code.
Yeah, he has some sort of code. So Raja sleeps on the floor. Arden, what
Actually,
are you doing?
I'm going to open up my closet where there's just 17 identical red hoods. I just take all those and use them as
Yep.
That's his entire wardrobe. It's just like dozens of red hoods hanging on the wall.
100%. The
Ernest P. Worrell of Dustveil.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fearbold, what are you doing, Arden?
I'm just leaning up against one of the walls next to one of the books I was reading.
Oh yeah, was he?
So I'll
Were
just
you
fall asleep
awake?
to that.
Were you still awake when I came back?
I probably peeked up one eye and then just went back to sleep. I assume you're fine. So
Yeah, I just walk in and then kind of look over at him and then. Oh, what a mess.
What a mess indeed. Once you guys all go to sleep, I would say middle of the night, 3 a.m. The moon is quite high. The town is still in its absolute full swibbity swing.
Bang bang.
The rest of us, wonderful people who are here, will notice two figures standing outside of Raja's house, just looking at it, like far away across the street, far enough away not to wake anybody up or make any sound. They're not crawling all over the roof. Don't worry. Very well dressed, finely dressed in their almost suit-like attire. Human, as far as we can tell, though their eyes have a strange tint of red to them as they look at the house. One turns to the other and says, "Well, now would be a very wise time, wouldn't it?" And the other one says, "No, one of them's not in there. I say we wait, see what they're going to do." And the other one says, "Sure. Back to the tavern? Why not? We're on our holidays after all." And then they step away from the house and walk back towards one of the taverns in town. And that's where we're going to go to our next break.
Motherfucking these weird creeps, man. What are they doing?
wait,
Being
us
creepy.
Yeah, you guys.
I thought we are superior creeps compared to any of
We
these
will
individuals.
be right
I already
back
have the red eyes.
to figure out the fucking, I don't know,
The creeps.
the
It's
creeps.
the two
We'll be
twins
right
from
back.
Bioshock.
Do the creep.
Yeah, it's the Lutece twins or whatever.
Yeah.